Hello guys, I am Sandeep Kumar Sinha. Welcome back once again to my channel with a new topic. Today I will discuss the short-run equilibrium output, that is economic equilibrium using saving investment approach. Now let's start with the universal fact. What is that? Whenever there is an increase in income, that is represented by delta Y, then it results in increase in consumption expenditure, because we know that consumption expenditure is a function of disposable income in the economy. But it is also a fact that consumption does not increase by the same amount equal to the increase in the income. Means always this increase in consumption expenditure is less than the increase in the income part. Means there is a gap between income and consumption. It also means that certain part of that income is not spent but it is saved. So how can it be calculated? Savings, delta Y minus delta C. This amount is saved in the economy, not spent, and that's why equal amount of investment has to be made in the economy to bridge the gap between consumption and income, so that there is not a cut in output, employment and income in the economy. Means to establish equilibrium in the economy, an equivalent amount of investment equal to that of saving is desired in any economy to bridge that gap between consumption and income. And this saving investment approach is based upon this fact. According to this theory, whenever planned savings of the households, that is ex ante savings also called, becomes equal to the planned investment, that is ex ante investments made by the firms, whenever these two become equal in any economy, then at that level of output and income, equilibrium is established in the economy. Means what is the statement that is just written here? Equilibrium level of income and output is determined at that level where ex ante saving, that is planned saving made by households, becomes equal to ex ante investments, that is planned investment in the economy. It means the condition of equilibrium is that is savings should be equal to the amount of investment made in the economy. Then how is this equilibrium established in the economy? Let's explain with the help of this figure that is just shown here. This is the SS is the saving function curve starting from a point on y-axis just below the origin. It simply states that at y is equal to 0, if income is 0, that saving is equal to negative. Saving is negative, and as income grows, then saving also goes on increasing, and that's why it is an upward sloping curve. II is the investment curve, which is simple horizontal line parallel to the x-axis, which is taken to be of autonomous nature. And these two curves intersect at this point E, which is the point of equilibrium. Means E is the point of equilibrium where the planned savings by the households become equal to the planned investment by the firms. So what the household saves, that is the amount equal to EQ, and what the investment made by the firms, that is also equal to EQ. Means both become equal at this level of income, that is OQ. Since at OQ level of income, what the households plan to save, that is EQ, becomes equal to what the investors or producers plan to invest, that is EQ. That's why OQ is said to be the equilibrium level of output. Means at this OQ level of income or output in the economy, saving and investment both become equal and the equilibrium is established in the economy. Any income level less than or more than that level of output would be a case of disequilibrium, and always induces to shift from that position, and as such cannot be the point of equilibrium. Means at any level of income, less than this equilibrium level of income, that is OQ, or more than this equilibrium level of income, there is a tendency to shift, that is output tends to shift, and ultimately the equilibrium is established. How is this happening in the economy in case of disequilibrium? Let's have a look at the board. Now let's have a look at the first case of disequilibrium between savings and the amount of investment made by the firms. If saving is more than the amount of investments made by the firms, means whatever households plan to save, that is more than what the producers of firms plan to invest in the economy. If the amount of saving is more than the amount of investment, which is in this figure at that is OQ double dash level of output, where saving is more than the investment amount, then what would be the net result? Saving is more simply means consumption expenditure is less, just the reverse. When I save more means I spend less, means households are consuming lesser than the amount of investments made by the firms. What is the net result due to this? Then there would be a stockpiling of unsold stock. That is, there would be an increase in the inventory stock, unsold stock in the economy, and therefore the investors would plan a cut in production, resulting in a decrease in output, employment and income. I mean, due to stockpiling of goods and services in the economy, there would be a cut in production by the firms to reduce the unsold stock of goods, and that's why output decreases, employment decreases and income decreases, and saving is a function of income. So due to decrease in income, saving also decreases, and that goes on decreasing till it again becomes equal to the amount of investment at OQ level of income and output, and thus again equilibrium is established. So therefore there is a tendency to shift from that level of income, that is OQ double dash, to this OQ level of income, and the equilibrium would be established in the economy if there is a situation of disequilibrium, like saving more than investment. Now if saving is less than investment, that happens at the level of income, that is OQ dash. Means if saving is less than investment, saving less, simple mean that is consumption expenditure is more. So if saving is less than the amount of investment, which happens at OQ dash level of income, then what is the net impact? Households are consuming more, means consumption expenditure is more than the amount of investments made by the firms in the economy, and due to that, what would be the immediate impact? That is unplanned and undesired reduction in the stock of unsold stock, and that's why now the producers or the firms would start planning to make more investment, and that would result in the increase in output, employment and income. And if income increases, so saving is a function of income that depends upon income, and therefore saving increases, and which continues till it again becomes equal to that at OQ level of output. Means यहाँ से income बढ़ता जाएगा and ultimately reaches to this level of that is OQ when it becomes equal, and then equilibrium is established. Then at these two extreme situations, that is at an income level less than this equilibrium level of income or more than this equilibrium level of income, there is a tendency to shift on either side. Either income increases or decreases and becomes stable at this level of income, that is OQ, and that's why equilibrium in the economy is established if and only if the total planned savings and planned investment both become equal. That is simple explanation of saving investment approach, that is of economic equilibrium. That's all about the short run equilibrium output, that is simply called as economic equilibrium using saving and investment approach. See you again in the next video with a new topic. Till then, keep learning and keep watching my videos. Thank you very much.